You had these 6,000 at 41. So out of these, you need to have 4,000 multiplied with 42, and then 5,000 units would be.
5,040.
So
Yes.
this would
आगे सपट
be
करना किधर से देख लिया यार
5,000 multiplied by
अरे पेपर में ना मेरे से हो जाती है बड़ी गड़बड़
need to add these two, and you get 373,000 worth of your cost. So this would mean 373,000 CGS recorded. So your next transaction is that ABC paid all his liabilities. So you'll have to check for the liabilities. So your liability, so we'll see from first transaction, first one is 200,000, and then is 50,400. So you have 200,000, 50,400. This makes it 250,400. Do you have any other liability? No. So your account payable is debited, which is 250,400. Now, obviously, since you're paying it, so you'll be paying it by cash. So 250,000, so 400. So this concludes your transaction number 6. So what do we have next? Next transaction is we receive 50% of receivable. So you mention your receipt. You have one receivable of 180,000. There is 180,000 plus nothing here. Then you have 450,000. 450. Nothing. So this total amount comes to be 630,000. So you receive 50% of it. 50% of it will be 315,000. So you receive 50% of it. 15,000 is received. You will decrease your account by this is complete your 1,000. So anything till here? None? Okay, moving on to the last transaction, which is ABC received advance for 6,000 units to be sold at 50 in full. So this means the transaction number 8, account capital, so you received all this. So this is 6 into 6, 300,000. Now you receive this payment in advance basically. So, and you have not delivered these goods to that person. So this is still your revenue of 300,000, but this revenue you have not earned. So this is why it is called unearned revenue. And this is the kind of liability basically. This is not your real revenue. So this is your liability. So whenever you receive something in advance and you have not delivered goods or services, you record them as your unearned revenue. Unearned revenue. So here this amount is 200,000 you received in cash, but you have not delivered the goods. So when you replenish your existing purchases, when you have these 6,000 units with you, you'll be able to pay this for which you have received your payment. Any query to this? Are you asking about CGS? What kind of CGS? Okay. You are saying that we need to record CGS for this transaction, but you cannot. This is not a sales. Remember, I'm saying this is a liability. You have not delivered the goods. And if you recall, we have only 1,000 units remaining with us. How can we provide 6,000 units to him? So when we can convert him into cash, for example, the next transaction could have been that he delivered 6,000 units for which he received advance payment. How is it recorded then? Let's suppose there was a certain transaction in between which stated that you purchased 10,000 units at, let's say, 10 40 each. So you can definitely record it as purchases, debit, cash, credit, and you'll be recording it as, for example, 400,000 and 400,000, right? So this would be your purchases, and then we ask you to deliver these 6,000 units for which you received advance payments. So now how will you record it? That's a $1 million question, basically. So here you are generating your revenues. So your unearned revenue, which was your liability, will now be debited, means you are paying this liability now, right? So this unearned revenue will be debited by how much? The amount was 300,000. So this liability is now being paid, and this liability is now being earned basically. So this will become your sales revenue of 300,000. Now you have sales revenue. Now you need to record the CGS transaction. So now we can record it as CGS debit purchases credit, whatever the amount. So you had 1,000 previously of 41. So 1,000 at 41 means 41,000, and then you have 5,000 costing 40. So you have 1,000 at 40, 200,000. So now your total CDS would be 341,000 and 241,000 worth of purchases will be credited. Is it understood? Okay, any further questions, please? Okay, then. That's the end of the class. From next week, I believe I have to adopt to a different methodology.